Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of my favourite people and some of the country's biggest stars. And we've got one for you today. Hannah Spearitt is one of the greatest actresses of a generation. She's also most famous for her role in S Club 7, the pop group which ran until 2003 and was a sensation. And of course, most recently, she appeared as Mercedes in the massive primetime BBC One hit, Casualty, and she joins us on the phone now. Hannah, how you doing?
Wow, thank you for the lovely introduction.
Firstly, you are delicious. I mean, I'm amazed we haven't got married because this could be perfect.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, I am not married off yet. Delicious. What a great word.
Well, it's interesting. I just put your name into YouTube and I'm always curious what's the most viewed clip by any artist I'm talking to. And are you aware of your most viewed clip?
I am not aware. I am not.
Over 300,000 people have enjoyed you with some creature in a cabinet walking by in your pants. It's a curious world, show business, isn't it?
That is so bizarre.
Isn't it weird?
That's fantastic.
I wrote something on Twitter last week that the guy from X Factor who's released his new single has got 10,000 hits. He's just done a penis pump video and it's had 10.5 million hits. That's show business, isn't it?
Oh my! That really is. I mean, that's a whole another level.
I'm thinking of doing it. It might up me ratings a bit. Do you know what I mean? Do you think it's a good idea?
I think so. I think it's a great idea. You've got to do what you got to do, haven't you?
Yes. Talking of members, you were there in S Club 7, and I'm fascinated by your life because you seem to be one of the few smart people who invested your money wisely, didn't piss it up the wall, and have created an amazing life and career out of it. Congratulations, because that's not easy to do, is it?
Oh, well, I did have a bit of guidance from my dad when I was getting my lump sums of money when we were getting paid whilst I was in S Club. So I was lucky to have him to guide me, especially in the direction of getting a pension, because that would be something that I would have had no idea that was would have been a good idea to do at the time. So, but yeah, I do. I'm very lucky. I have a little house, a roof over my head, and feel so blessed to be able to live in London because it's just so expensive to live here. And and I live in a really nice area. So.
It's funny you should bring that up. Yeah. I was looking at you earlier and just seeing what's been in the papers, and they seem to be obsessed with your finances. You say a little home. You could buy 15 of them in Nottingham, where I live, for the price of your one home.
Maybe I should do that.
Come to Nottingham. We'd like to have you.
Same road and not through.
Are you thrilled that you're credible at this point? Because you've mastered a career where you've gone from being a pop star to a credible actress. And again, I've said it twice, but that's not easy to do. Most fail at that and disappear quickly. Why you? What was the genius? Was it your dad giving you great advice? Was it management? Or was it just something inside you that knew there was a greater longevity in acting than there is in pop?
I just think you've got to keep going at it. I mean, there's been times where I've totally said out loud, I'm giving up more than once, but there's just something inside me that keeps going and will not give up and just keep pushing and pushing. I love what I do, and I just feel so lucky to be able to still be doing what I'm doing. And this could all end tomorrow. I always believe that my last job is my last job, and I still have that fear, but I absolutely love it, and I just feel so blessed to be able to go to work every day and meet different people and be on camera, because I'm a bit vain like that. I like
You're a big show off, really, aren't you? Let's face it.
And I love dressing up and putting makeup on and costumes. I mean, I couldn't,
And according to that clip on Primeval, you like dressing down as well.
Oh, and dressing down, obviously, yeah.
I was talking to Lee Mead last week, and he talked about being on Casualty, and he said if he did the biggest theatres in England every night for a year, it wouldn't be half the audience of one episode of Casualty. It is amazing, isn't it, the reach of that show?
It is, yes. It's so true. It's so true, and that is the biggest difference. It's lovely to do TV, to reach out to so many people. I've spoken to so many people about it, and they're so enthused still by it and absolutely love the show. I'm so thrilled to be part of it. It's been such an amazing journey to be involved on screen and off screen, because the people are fantastic.
I've got a rather embarrassing rash at the moment. You haven't got time to pop over and have a look at it, have you?
Oh, have you? Well, do you know what? I am in Nottingham soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing MCon, but it probably wouldn't be in time. I would hope that you would be able to sort your rush out before then.
Do you know, when I started this interview, I didn't think I'd be telling you about that, but there you go. You live and learn, don't you? Is it amazing to you how real that show is? Because they do it so well. It is gory at times, isn't it? And for you guys, you've got to be around it all day.
I know, but that makes it so much fun. And also, they don't take forever doing it, so it's never it's never tedious in terms of like, oh, I've spent an hour in makeup now. It literally is. You go in for 2 minutes, they whack it on. They're so great and quick at what they do. 15 minutes, and you've got a big gash down your abdomen. So
the line just dropped out. Then all I heard was you've got a big gash. Now, what were you trying to tell?
Brilliant. I said, it's never. They're so quick at what they do that you go in and 15 minutes later, you've got a big gash down your abdomen or whatever you may well be going in for.
You set them up and I'll knock them down.
Face or whatever.
Mercedes Christie. Now, there's a marvellous name, isn't it? I mean, you're either going to be in Casualty or a porn star with a name like Mercedes Christie.
Do you know what? Someone else said this. They said it's literally a pornographic name. Yeah.
Was it another creepy man? Was it who was trying to be inappropriate?
I don't think she looks like a porn star, let's be honest.
Not really, but you can work on that. Maybe by the next series. Let's go back to the S Club 7 days, because I'm fascinated by that life. I'm a deeply unattractive man, and I've always been such. What's it like being hot and popular?
I don't know what it's like.
Well, yes, you do.
What is it like?
Well, I've never had my picture on girls' walls up and down the country. What's it like knowing that guys of my generation, we're more or less the same age, pictures of you all over their walls? I mean, I had one and it was laminated.
Yeah. And it was laminated. Gosh, that is it's when I do my Comic Cons, I actually get to sort of feel the response and I feel how people feel about S Club days and Primeval days and all that kind of thing. So it is lovely to meet the fans, and it's only then I think that you gauge how popular something is or how hot you are. I mean, I've never really felt that one, but yeah. So I suppose if you have you have a nice photo shoot done, you're getting all your hair done, and outside of it, that kind of business is lovely, because, we do get hours spent on us in hair and makeup.
Right.
But we don't wake up looking like this.
How hard was your life in those days? Did they work you to the bone, or was it fun and showbiz?
They did work us hard, but we were very young, so I never got tired.
Right.
I was just like, I had so much energy and so much adrenaline running through me. I never remember thinking, oh, I really want a day off now. But looking back, we did work pretty much every day.
Mm.
So yeah, we were, I couldn't do that schedule now, let's put it that way. I would be saying no to a lot of things.
It's a passion,
but
isn't it?
at the time, it's like we were loving it.
And then I look at Reach, which has to be one of the greatest radio records of all time. And if I ever am asked to do cabaret, I always end on it, partly because it's got about a 1-minute walk-off, which is brilliant. But it is one of the greatest pop songs in history. That's a great legacy, isn't it, to have a song like that lives on?
It's incredible. It's incredible that 15, not 15 years, not that long, 13 years.
It's not far off.
No, you're not far off, but it still sounds good, and I think that is a true test of a song, and I never expected that of any of the songs, and that really is, I think that is the most popular or downloaded or whatever, or bought, whatever people do nowadays. But yeah, that one really has stood the test of time, which is fantastic. And I think we've all grown to love it more as well, because it has become so iconic, and it has lyrically reached out personal to a lot of kids, who have possibly been going through illnesses or whatever. It's really given them a lift, and it's a special song now. So it was then, but yeah, it's even more special.
I mean, it's virtually Shakespearean, isn't it, when you think about it? When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there for you. I mean, it's just lovely. I mean, classic tune.
It's modern day Shakespeare.
Indeed it is. And what are you? I mean, this is a question I've been thinking about for the last 15 minutes, Hannah. Are you a great singer or a great actress or both? What do you view yourself as now? Because you don't sing as much as you act, but you are a great singer.
I am. Mm-hmm. I would say when I was younger, like I said to you, I did a lot of theatre when I was younger. I was auditioning for the National Youth Music Theatre, which obviously is musicals and has been dancing, acting all involved. I was an okay all-rounder, but I would always kind of want to veer towards the singing a little bit more. But they always kind of push me towards the acting a little bit more. So I kind of learned what my strengths were, and my strengths are with the acting. But I love singing. I absolutely love singing. Like, I wish if I had like a diva voice, I would totally want to be, a singer, I think.
Right.
But I totally adore acting, and also I feel there's more longevity in it, and I love it. I love it.
I don't wish to be facetious, but if I were your agent and you told me you're a great actor and you loved singing, I'd think of putting you in a musical. Why aren't you in the West End?
Because I do want to act. Even though I said to you now, I do love singing. I love acting. I've grown to love acting more.
But how dare you? Are you suggesting the girls in Mamma Mia can't act? I mean, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I just love just acting.
Right.
I do love singing, but I'm not 8 shows a week,
You're lazy. That's what you're telling me, aren't you? You're lazy. You like the free buffets, don't you, at Casualty and things like that?
That's the thing. You can relax on that. You have to imagine doing 8 shows a week. I mean, that is a completely
that's a proper job.
Regimented. I mean, you are on it 100% at all times. I mean, you're going to be. I don't even drink in a minute, but like if I was, you couldn't. It's a lifestyle, complete lifestyle change. Yeah. I can relax more with the acting, and I'm comfortable with it, and I'm lazy.
I've always had the dream of being a giraffe in The Lion King. I think that'd be marvellous, don't you?
That would be amazing.
It's a long pink thing with spots, by the way.
I would love to be a giraffe as well. I mean, that is one of my kind of like iconic ideal parts.
Well, judging by what I've just seen on YouTube, you've got the legs for it.
Yeah, but not the neck.
Yeah, we could.
That's the problem.
You'd be amazed what they can do with prosthetics these days.
Yeah.
And you said you're not married yet, which still gives you the chance to be Mrs. Belfield. I think it could happen at any point in the future. Why aren't you? I mean, are you happy? Are you in a relationship? What's going on, Hannah?
I am extremely happy. Yes, I'm extremely happy at the point I am at in my life with my love life, or what there is of it anyway. I'm totally happy where I'm at, and I'm just loving life, and in a different way. I've been in long-term relationships before, and they were fantastic, and good journeys, and still friends with everybody, and I'm in a good place.
Isn't it amazing when you get to an age where you don't care anymore and you can see the wood for the trees? We spend so much of our lives trying to get there, and often when you get there, it's not as great as you think it's going to be.
No, yeah, totally. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that one. You know, I haven't always been so much like that, but I'm pretty settled.
Very nice.
Not in a relationship, but like, do you know what I mean? I'm just
content,
settled, content with where I'm at. But I don't really sort of think about it too much.
Good for you. Listen, congratulations on everything. You are a true star in a sense that you can do anything and you've survived. So few manage to form a career in show business, and to have the diversity you have and the great roles you have, and to have your ass all over YouTube must be a great thrill.
I know, thank God my bottom or arse is all over YouTube. I mean, that has just made my career, I think.
Listen, when you're 70, you're going to look at that and you go, my God, I know what that fella was talking about when he was on about me being delicious.
I tell you what, it doesn't look like that anymore.
You are very blessed, my dear. I don't believe a word of it. Anyway, I'm going to book that premiere in so you can come round and have a look at me rash.
I hope you sort your rash out.
Oh, God.
We can do that.
Chafing at the moment. I've tried rubbing cream on it and ointment. Nothing's happening. It's going nowhere.
Sweetheart.
Hannah, lovely to talk to you. Congratulations on everything. You can find her on Twitter, and come and talk to us again. That was fantastic. Lovely to talk.
Will do. Love to talk to you.